We had big fights last night, and we got our first guest on the show today. I'm gonna introduce him real quick. Improved to 19-0, grabbed that WBO junior featherweight title. Stephen, cool boy, Steph Fulton. Let's get him up in here. I'm a big fan of his. I don't know if he even knows that because I don't think we've met before. But I'm a big fan of his, man. I've been seeing him rock for a couple years now, and I like what I see out of him.
Yeah, like
What's
what I
up,
saw
cool
last
boy?
night.
What's up?
What's up with you?
Good, chillin'.
Hey, listen, have we actually met like personally before?
Yeah, a couple times.
Couple times. I was like, man, I'm not sure if we ever met before.
Did Shawn big time you?
I can tell you the first time. First time I was in National Golden Glove.
Oh, okay. Out here in Vegas.
Yeah.
All right. So slow your roll, Carson, because that was like what 2016, 2014. Dang.
It might have been like 13, 14. Like
Yeah.
It was 2014 because I won the Golden Gloves in 2013.
Dang. Okay. Yeah. Well, what I was just telling Carson is, man, I'm a big fan of yours, man. I'm a big fan of yours. Yep, I got you.
I can hear you now. What you say?
Yeah, I said I'm a big fan of yours, man.
Thanks.
And as Carson alluded to, cool boy Steph. I mean, it just rocks with you. But I love everything about you, man. I love your energy in the ring. I love the way you box, speed, quickness, and what you did last night against Angelo Leo. I don't think nobody was expecting that.
Yeah, my corner kind of wasn't expecting it either.
I heard them wanting to make some adjustments, and it was like, yo, you went right back to it. And from where I'm sitting at, you know what I mean? I'm at home, so at the end of the night, I ain't got nothing to deal with. You know, you the one that's you're gonna be sore the next day or hearing coach yell the next week or whatever. And I'm sitting at home, I'm like, yo, he beating him at his game. So like just keep on doing it. Like I guess it seems like that was the team's strategy, but then it became just your strategy, even when they wanted you to do something different.
The team strategy was to box him in the early rounds until like the 4th, 5th round, then walk to him. But once I got in there, the first round and was boxing him, I seen I was getting touched with a little bit of things, so I had to make the adjustment of F it. I'm gonna rumble him. I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him early, then box him later. So when I started doing that, he started wearing down in the later rounds, and as he wore down, then it was a lot more easier for me to continue to double up, triple up, quadruple up on the jab, and hit him and be able to box him more on the outside as well as mixing it up and go back in the inside.
There you go.
So I did take off with the plan. Like I kind of flipped the plan. We supposed to box early and rumble later. I kind of rumbled early and box later.
Yeah, and honestly, you mentioned the jab. The biggest takeaway for me was your timing and then controlling the distance, because you were able to seem like every time he was going to let something go, you just fired the jab out and he was like, oh, damn, can't throw now. And then you controlled that distance enough where he had to kind of expose himself to get a big shot in on you, and you just controlled that distance. But no, that was a great performance, man. How did you feel overall? You feel like you really rocked out?
Overall, I feel like it was a good performance, but I feel like I could have did better than that. I know I'm better than that. I just feel like the inactivity probably kind of played a little bit of part in it, but I feel like I could have did way better than that. I still feel as though I could let my hands go a lot more than that.
Have you been in a fight like that before?
Not really.
Because y'all threw 1,000 punches going into the 7th round, and almost 2,000 total. And you know, whenever that happens, it's always like, who's going to be the first to gas out? When is that fatigue going to take place? And if you've never been in a fight like that, is why I asked. It's almost like mentally it's like you pull back because you've never been in that kind of situation. How did you handle that? Like knowing that you were going to continue to go at dude, and then the punches were going, and the fast pace that y'all maintain. How were you able to handle that mentally?
Mentally, I consider myself like one of the best mentally the best. I got one of the best IQs in the game right now, especially in my division. Yeah, I take the mental part of it a lot better than I do take the actual physical aspect of it. So I do believe that it's more mental than it is physical. Yeah. So with that being said, by me dealing with it was kind of like when I was in the gym, I upped my minutes in the gym on everything. I ran for a full month straight. I worked my butt off from October all the way until January. But once it hit January mark, I just focused that whole month on just my weight and condition, weight and running. So I was running about 4 to 5 miles a day. And then on Sundays, I run like 9 or 8 2 times because I like to go to the gym, then I like to run when I leave the gym every day. So if I'm not in the gym on Sundays, I just run 2 times.
I'm gonna ask you one more question. I'm gonna let my guy Ant jump in there. He just got on the show actually.
Yeah, I'm running late.
You a mess. But hey, one more question for you. You call yourself Cool Boy Steph. I read a lot of you, a lot of fighters in general, people in general, and I see that in you. I can see that you are very mentally strong, and I can tell that your focus and your drive is just different than a lot of guys that I see boxing. Do you think that you carry your personality into the ring, or do you think you kind of hit a switch and you become somebody else?
I feel like I carry my personality in the ring. Like I'm just always being me.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Go ahead, Ant. You got a question?
Hey man, how does it feel to be only Philly champion right now, man? They got the city on your back.
Yeah, it feels good right now. I feel good.
Yeah, and when I was watching that fight last night, I texted Shawn and the guys in the group. I said this fight was reminding me of Porter Spence. I heard some other people say that to you also.
Somebody didn't say that.
Yeah, but I felt the way you did it. You banged with him, but you actually won it clear. They're like, it was clearly you was banging inside. You fought his fight and took it away from him. You literally have to beat the dog out of him, and he never stopped. All credit to Leo, man. But you proved that you have more dog, more skill. You can bang with the bangers. Man, your future looks bright, man. Future looks bright.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Speaking of Philly, who do you have? Who is your Mount Rushmore top 4 Philly fighters all time?
All time, B-Hop. I gotta put 2 of the greats in there and 2 of the currents right now. So I'll pick B-Hop and Frazier.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, but then I gotta pick Meldred. I'll put myself in there.
Yeah, okay. I ain't mad at that.
Hey, you can't be from the city, man, and repping Lakers.
Oh man, this is one Lotus.
Hey, you been a Laker fan?
I always liked Kobe. Okay, I'm not really big on ball. I'm big on like players.
Yeah. And the way the game going now, that's kind of what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so what's next for you, man? Raees Aline was in the ring. He looked good last night. We came front on that. Were you in the back room watching that before you went out?
Yeah, I watched all the fights before I went out.
Okay. Man, listen, man. I watch the fights, but I have to keep my mind on what I'm doing. And a lot of times, I don't know about you, but when I watch fights, I'm always like, man, you need to do this, man. I would do this, I would do that. And then I have to remind myself, like, yo, you get in the ring and just a little bit, like, stay focused on what you got to do because you're not fighting like one of them dudes, you know? I always end up turning my head from the TV or turning it off and turning it on because I will get like invested in whatever's on TV. So that's why I asked if you had watched all the fights in the back room.
Yeah, I definitely watched all the fights. And I just felt super good around this time. So I kind of was on that type time that you just was saying. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, man, he should have did this. He should have did that. Yeah. Like, but I know people be looking at me like that too from the outside looking at like, damn, he should do this. And it's always easier said than done.
Right.
You got a little hit list there. Cool Boy Steph, who's up next? Who you got? Give us a couple of them you want.
The winner of Leo or Brenagh Figueroa, if they decide to fight. MJ, I just want title holders. I want to be the first undisputed.
I saw that.
There never was nobody undisputed in this weight class. And I feel like since I've been making it a big deal within last year and this year, now the guys in my division want to, unify and make it a big deal. I feel like I'm like one of the top dogs at the weight class. So of course, I only want belt holders, but if I had to take a Aline fight or somewhere else, I'll definitely do it.
Mm-hmm. How you think that fight plays out with you and Aline?
I feel like he's a little too sloppy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I feel like he's too sloppy. I'm not gonna hold you. I think I'll stop him.
Yeah.
I think I'll stop him. See, I don't think he's a good fighter, but I don't think he has that. Leo was a tough fighter. He got that willpower. He didn't want to be He didn't want to be broken. I broke him, but he still had a piece of him that was like I'm not getting stopped. He still had that, and I'm gonna keep fighting until the end. Yeah. I don't think Aleem has that.
Yeah, I see. Aleem is explosive. He looks strong.
He has his moments,
and he has his moments. Yeah, exactly.
And he had his opponent out a couple of times and didn't know how to finish him.
Yeah.
You don't know how to finish opponents.
Yeah.
He had some big misses when he had him hurt. I kept noticing that he would throw one big shot when he had him hurt, and I was like, dude, slow down a second and just throw some shots. But I think you stopped Figueroa, to be honest.
Your fight last night, did you feel it was close, or did you feel it was in your hands? Like you feel like you feel pretty comfortable?
Honestly, after I said this, the score I have the scorecard, so it was like, damn, I said the same thing the scorecard said. Yeah, like damn near from the 5th on up, I took over, and that's when I feel like I started to show the separation from the 5th on up.
Mm-hmm. I agree, and it was even hard for me to give Leo early rounds as well. I mean, I think I had you win basically every single round, and I even sat back like asking myself. I watched it twice. I'm like, are you giving rounds to Fulton because you like him, or is that really how the fight's going? I mean, even statistically, the numbers show that it was very close, but it showed that you basically outlanded him virtually every round, which is why I basically gave you every round to the fight. But at the same time, you're in the ring doing it. Even your corner's telling you, hey, get back on the outside, use your jab. You're going against the grain when they're asking you to do something a little different. So that's why I asked if you felt pretty confident and comfortable that you were winning the fight. No,
for sure. And then when they would like tell me to get back to this or stay off the rope, I definitely agree. But you know how it is being a fighter, and you don't like the things that they're telling you to do not always working at the time. So you have to wait till the adjustments be right for yourself in the ring. And that's kind of how it was. Like the certain shots that when I would be in there, I was analyzing them and watching his body motion. Certain shots he was trying to throw, I just knew like the things that I wanted to do wasn't going to work, or the things that they said to do wasn't going to work at those certain moments.
He's a presser. And he's gonna press, and he's gonna throw a lot of punches. So yeah, I get it. Getting back on the outside. I feel like I have to stand my ground too. Yeah. I agree. And you got something for him?
Yeah. After last night, you think Floyd knows your name now? Also, where your bonus at? We need my money. We need that money.
No, he know me now.
Hey, and he got a couple. You know,
in the elevator this morning.
Oh, okay. They put some respect on your name now, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And, you know, he got some more guys on his roster. I mean, I don't know what your future plans moving up after you clean out the division. You willing to clean out the Mayweather promotions too?
It depends. It depends.
Okay, I know they got Tank over there. You know, a couple guys in the middle. But
I would have to move up. Move up a couple weight class for that some type of fights.
Yeah, that's down
like
the road.
The Rollies, the Tanks, and all of them. They are a lot bigger than me right now.
Yeah. I mean, you got bigger plans right now. Be undisputed.
Well, listen, Schoolboy Steph, we appreciate you coming on the show today, giving us a little bit of your time. We appreciate your work in the ring, and we're looking forward to you getting back there soon. Congratulations.
Thanks. Appreciate y'all.
Talk to you later, boss.
Stay blessed, man.
Y'all too, man. Stay away from that corona.
Yeah, man. No joke.
Yeah, man.
Floyd Mayweather, we need that money. We need that money, Floyd.
Don't tell me you didn't enjoy what you saw, because I know you did. What you need to do now, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit that notification button. Check us out every week, every Tuesday, something new for you right here on the Porter Way Podcast.